Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today, new video, new updates, new stories for you, and so stay tuned because it's going to be a big weekend. We are almost 2 weeks to go to the end of the summer transfer window. It's going to be an absolute madness, so it's going to be very interesting to follow absolutely everything. Remember to subscribe to the channel to be part of the family. No sleep these weeks, as you can see, probably from my eyes. So this is going to be the direction. But I have to update you on several things, on several stories. So guys, subscribe to the channel, like this video, turn on the notification bell so you're not gonna miss on any video, and we can be together here every single day. Let me start from the most recent news on my phone. Some deals happening in Italy. I told you about Benoit Badiashile going to Napoli from Chelsea. There is a verbal agreement, 3 million euros, one in advance, 27 million euros as buy option clause, not mandatory. And then talking about defenders, John Lucumi, the Colombian national team defender, was the partner of Davinson Sanchez, joining Juventus from Bologna. And then Aston Villa, guys, because Aston Villa are set to announce Matteo Ruggeri as a new left back from Atletico Madrid. The deal is already done. The player is in Birmingham. Medical test done, and so the announcement is expected today, on Friday. And then Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is a concrete target for Aston Villa this summer. From what I'm hearing, Aston Villa have genuine interest in the player. They are expected to have contacts very soon, and so Villa are working on Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Watch out for that deal, because there could be movement around the former Manchester United fullback. Talking about big topics, guys, it's an important day. Today is Enzo Fernandez Day. Just to remind you, Chelsea have been very clear. The message coming directly from the club in the last 48 hours has been very clear. Chelsea mean that the Enzo Fernandez story will finish on the transfer market today. So, or Manchester City go and put 120 million pounds net on the table today, or Enzo Fernandez is going to stay at Chelsea. This is the club position. Then I'm not, unfortunately, a Chelsea owner or Chelsea director to tell you what they're going to do next. But at the moment, the position of Chelsea is public, is clear, is strong, and they don't look like someone who are playing the game just to get the money for the player. Otherwise, they can still negotiate tomorrow. As of today, Chelsea look very serious in their intentions to say today or nothing. Friday, 5 p.m. UK time, 120 million pounds net or nothing. This is what Chelsea communicated to Manchester City. So today, Man City will have the chance, the match point, to sign Enzo Fernandez. At the moment, my understanding is that contacts between Manchester City and Enzo Fernandez camp took place over the day. So in the last 24 hours, Manchester City and the agents of Enzo Fernandez have been in direct conversations. I would say very direct, because talks took place, discussions took place, so for sure there has been movement around Enzo Fernandez. Now it's going to be, obviously, on Manchester City to decide what they want to do, if they want to proceed and pay the money, or if they don't want. Chelsea make very clear that they didn't receive any official bid for 120 million euros, and they would not accept, they say, 120 million euros. It has to be 120 million pounds or nothing. This is Chelsea's position. We will follow the situation, but obviously it's going to be a big and busy day. Manchester City still talking with the player side, so the deal is on. We have to understand if Man City decide to pay or not. Then, talking about big deals, obviously, Paris Saint-Germain. Next hours are going to be the hours of Ferran Torres flying from Spain to Paris for medical test and contract signing. There is the authorization, so Ferran can go, fly, sign, and become a new Paris Saint-Germain player from Barcelona for 50 million euros. Paris Saint-Germain will then focus their efforts on Mika Götze. The conversation restarted yesterday, on Thursday. Paris Saint-Germain, Ajax for Mika Götze. PSG have an agreement with Mika Götze on the contract, and now the two clubs are getting closer to an agreement on the transfer fee. Mika Götze is close to joining Paris Saint-Germain. There are still steps to do on the transfer fee. It's going to be more than 50 million euros, but the deal is advancing for Mika Götze to Paris Saint-Germain. There is confidence from all parties involved for Mika Götze, the Belgian winger, to leave Ajax and join PSG. And then Guys, talking about wingers, I also want to tell you, don't forget that Liverpool remain in daily conversation with Paris Saint-Germain for Bradley Barcola. Liverpool have an agreement with Bradley Barcola on personal terms, verbal agreement. Barcola wants to go to Liverpool. Barcola has never been untouchable. Liverpool are ready to go strong for Bradley Barcola. So the conversation is daily, and Liverpool are on it. I can guarantee that. Now depends on the financial agreement, but even on Thursday, contacts took place between PSG and Liverpool. So the deal is on. And then don't forget that Tottenham not only work on Savinho, because they want to sign 2 wingers, Savinho, but also Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo for Tottenham is another top priority. De Zerbi wants 2 wingers. One is Savinho, the other one is Gakpo. Then, if one of these 2 deals can happen, they have alternatives. For example, they like Pedro Neto, and there are more names. But at the moment, the priority remains to go for Savinho and for Cody Gakpo. So we have to follow these 2 situations. Obviously, for Cody Gakpo, depends if Liverpool open doors or not. And in this case, the Barcola story could be important. Then, telling you more, guys, something regarding also Liverpool is RIO. Just to clarify that should anything happen, Barcola or not Barcola, 2 wingers, because as I told you, Liverpool intention is to add 2 wingers to the squad, especially if Gakpo goes to Tottenham. In any case, RIO is untouchable. RIO was never close to joining Bayern this summer, and RIO for Liverpool is absolutely crucial part of present and future project. So forget about RIO. Then, talking about more things, it's important to say that for Manchester United, today Michael Carrick spoke to Sky Sports, to The Athletic, and while talking he said, we can do something special. So first of all, ambition, believing that they can win something this season, and that's a big statement by Michael Carrick. And then on the market, he said that we have a very good squad, it's very well balanced, but we can improve, we can do more. So Carrick is expecting something more to happen on the market. He said there are 1 or 2 positions we are looking for on the market. We know about the left back, we know about the third midfielder, we know that up front something could happen in case of opportunities, so Man United are still looking at the market. I would still say that Man United are going to do more on the market, and after these words from Michael Carrick, absolutely confirmed. And then Carrick speaking once again very well about Marcus Rashford. He said that he can give us something different. He arrived in very good mood, he can give us something special. I know the player very well, so all the words in public, and I'm told also in private, with Marcus Rashford have been very positive. So let's follow the situation, but for sure, the Rashford situation at the moment remains with Michael Carrick more than happy to continue with him. On this, guys, and much more, I will keep you posted in the next hours. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon here on YouTube. As every single day, I wait for you in the comments. See you. Thank you.